in favor of LGD. Because you have to reveal something at this point. So they ban the Quap, and they take Ember instead.
LGD's turn to pick.
All right, sure for the Clockwork to get those levels, but it seems like so far doing a pretty good job at that. Middle lane, Torrent coming out right here. Storm Spirit, again, no ball lightning to work with, so could be in some trouble. Being ran down, no searing chains though either, but a little bit of body block, and yes, eventually the Sleight of Fist to finish the job.
But I don't think that's nearly enough to actually slow down the Storm Spirit, who's going to be getting a couple of stacks. They're going to set up yet another gank on him. Support should be rotating in now.
X comes in. Rubik was already here off to the side. Torrent connects as well. There's a lift as well onto Ori. Sleight of Fist trying to go for that kill on Storm Spirit, but Storm Spirit's going in himself. It's going to be a toe for toe right here. It's going to be a kill on Storm Spirit first, as Ember Spirit barely survives that double damage. Runa, of course, helping with that. Oof, he goes right back up, and it's an overall big picture. Definitely, Vici very happy.
And that means they're going to gank him again, this time bringing Chuan as well.
Visage is here, Soul Assumption ready, as well as that Grave Joe. Flies both. There's the nuke. Storm Spirit, and the rocket even flies in from the side to help finish the job. Chuan actually getting credit for the kill right there. Victoria just keeping his distance. This Storm Spirit is 0-3 to start things off here.
Yep. Also, unfortunately, that Chuan popped the slow onto the Storm. Wasn't moving anywhere anyways. If they hadn't, maybe they could have actually gotten a secondary kill on the Rubik. Top lane, How making a dive here.
Not going to be enough. How actually was 10% life. I want to say about 50 life or so, but he time-lapsed in time to survive there.
This is, by the way, one of Hao's best hero. Like, back in the old TIs of 2s and 1s and 3s, like, Weaver is definitely a go-to pick, even when Weaver was not in the meta. So it's not surprising to see him play it here, and he knows this hero in and out.
I know they came out on the losing end, but he was doing a lot of work in that early game, just roaming around from lane to lane, getting courier kills and whatnot, kills himself. As the bottom lane, though, this is going to be a Chronosphere. You're kind of wondering if that was going to come out. They felt like, they don't get the kill, though! Oh my gosh, that's a miscue. Okay, they will get the kill at the end, but at what cost now? As Yao's in a little bit of trouble, but the TP's in time. No. Ember Spirit tries.
They didn't lay off that second round of auto attack. Victoria might be dead. He could just TP out here if he wants to. But I guess he wants to soak a little bit of that experience.
Wants to bait. He wants to do. Meanwhile, top lane, is that a solo kill?
On the mid lane, it wasn't quickly enough to burst down the Ancient Apparition.
X marks the spot, pulls back Yao. Earthshaker's not really nearby, he's pretty much left on his own. And this was a smoke gank coming out from Vici, not that it would have been really seen anyways, to be fair. But
suddenly those two, normally very elusive hero, could just straight up die.
Yeah. Top lane, Storm Spirit charging in, Haste active. Gonna dive this Visage here. TP coming in from Clockwork, but don't think it's going to be in time. There's an easy kill on a Visage. And now easy ball lightning out of there if necessary to survive. So Clockwork also will have to be a little careful himself, but it gets a solo Storm Spirit now. I think he's
mid lane.
Nothing to be too worried about. Middle lane, though, X marks the spot, pulls back in, with the torrent. Here comes Faceless Void, though. Weaver forces a time-lapse caught by the Chronosphere now. Ember Spirit, Fire Remnants in the background, but this Weaver's in a lot of trouble. In fact, will go down as a zap comes in from Victoria to finish the job. Ghost Ship, that Ghost Shark of his, actually connects right there on a Faceless Foil, but he has another time walk in 3 seconds. The lift on the Ember Spirit. Here comes the Visage, but what is he going to do as the Echo Slam goes off right there? The Fire Remnant away, though, and Ori's going back in, actually. Yang joins the party now with those cogs. Going to block in the issue, the whole cog block going on, but 11 still standing his ground. Throws out the Enchant Totem. Down goes Clockwork, and now Ember Spirit has to keep his distance, as does Kunkka and Visage. So they did not lose anyone on the Radiant side. That was pretty impressive. As I say that, okay, they're going to lose one in Victoria at the very end, but overall pretty pleased, I'm sure.
If you want to rush towards Lincoln Sphere, and you're going to be AFK farming anyways, upgrading the treads doesn't help you that much. Oh, 11 walks right into the cogs.
Runs right into them. That battery assault is causing a lot of issue, and it is going to secure the turn kill out of him. Yeah, he just literally ran right up into there.
But they quickly identified it. Oh, Shaker was a little bit out of position, so let's not commit more resources to this lost fight.
Bygones be bygones, they say. Storm Spirit, though, can he get out of this? Absolutely not. That was more than enough burst damage used. Bottom lane now. Weaver's trying to get the kill onto Rubik, and this is going to be 3 kills if they gets the kill, actually. It is going to be enough. Geminate attack. Get away on his part. Middle lane. They want to catch the Ember Spirit. Chronosphere is ready. Mask of Mad is purchased, by the way. He's going to use it right here. And on top of the Ice Blast, it's going to be enough. Rubik was there as well at the last second, actually.
And I think it's okay for Ember to go with this kind of build because you're mostly spell damage anyways. Mid lane?
Battery Assault Wars coming at you right here as he steals it, and that will be a death on the... And never mind, he hookshot it away. Oh my god. Cut him to half. Not even like a Kunkka, you can argue. Just in general. I mean, Force Staff for what it's worth, for how much gold you spend on it. It's such an efficient item. But yeah, we see up here 11 gets caught actually. The Familiar is slamming down into the ground to help finish the job on top of a battery assault. And Tron actually last.
I mean, that's just an honest mistake, so.
Yeah, you get there's nothing to blame there. That's just, as you said, unfortunate. As middle lane, oh, he comes back in actually. They go for a kill on a Storm Spirit, a Fire Remnant initiation, and down goes that Storm Spirit. Ice Blast in the face of Visage. At least they're going to get the turn kill on a Visage, but AA also will fall. So a 2-for-1 as Ori gets the better of this middle spree.
Top lane, X onto Ame. Ame just chronos and goes right on Kunkka, but the X callback.
He still wants it though. Time dilation. He gets the kill. The Cog's not in time. In comes the Shark, but he's going to avoid it actually with the time walk right there. He gets a double kill. And the bottom lane is also watching Weaver. He's actually still trying to get out of this. Shikuchi was taken by Victoria, by the way. You may want to go back in because of the presence of Ember Spirit too. And in fact, Rubik, he gets blown up. Earthshaker. I don't think they have a stopper for him.
Yep.
So he's good. You know that big Echo Slam's coming too. 20-second cooldown still on it left for Earthshaker. They're going to try to make a play on a How down here though. Ice Blast on top of him with the Fissure initiation, the lift, a great execution from LGD. Who needs a Chronosphere when you have 3 other heroes putting out the CC instead? Ori, Flame Guard's up, gets the 1 to A. Nice job with the Remnant 4, catches her, Shaker, or Echo Slam coming up on second. Yeah, he's not going to use it. Thought he might have been going for a turn, but actually Faceless. What else did I notice though too? I was going to be, oh yeah, BKB's almost finished on Faceless Void actually as well, but yeah, Storm Spirit Bloodstone is down to 8 charges. He did die shortly after he got it, unfortunately. Rubik's going to get picked off in the middle lane meanwhile. Definitely stings a little bit.
Vici though, this is their game plan, kind of ramp up the tempo, ramp up the aggression, finds a Rubik behind tier 2.
Uh-oh. They're going to catch actually the Earthshaker right here. The tier 2 is still up on top of this, but Earthshaker's like, ah, screw it. I'm going to take out people with me. Pops the Echo Slam. The Ice Blast will get the kill on a Clockwork, and they're going further. Chronosphere comes out. Ember Spirit not caught in it, but it might not matter. He cannot get away, but Faceless Void. Nice time walk. He's going to heal up. He'll survive. That wasn't Aegis, though.
Did that Chrono catch anybody?
It might not have, to be honest. It seemed like it was just maybe zoning people, if anything.
Maybe it caught with his hand Midas. Ori is throwing his life in for kills. It's really up to how to do that damage. And now?
Yep. Chronosphere is not up. They know this. No Echo Slam either, so they're going to take advantage. They find the Earthshaker. And looking to find more out of this hook shot. Will catch the AA. The bounty root stolen right in front of him as well. To top it all off, the cherry on top right there.
The pressure is I think Blitz and I were looking at the game in a much slower context, right? He says, look, Chinese teams sit on the base, just wait for your ultimates and then fight. But the pacing of this game is the complete 180 from what we believe to be.
Yeah.
And Vici Gaming just punishing LGD very heavily.
He has a Chronosphere. He kind of just walks right in. He pops his BKB though. Chronosphere's going to use it. Yes, he is. He will catch a couple just on the outskirts right there. Kunkka included, it looks like, but he may not even be able to kill him. It looks like barely will be able to. The BKB is going to be wearing off though. He has to be careful. Time lock, you can't get it off actually. All the mana was gone, and he's not buying back. He just bought that BKB, and if you're Vici, you probably understand that. They're going to go balls deep right here. Storm Spirit will end up denying himself, or I guess he might have just died in the end. Actually, Schwan, credit for the kill right there.
Well, Ice Blast, would it get Ori?
No. Oh yeah, looks like it actually might have. They did catch him right there at the end. The Cold Feet is going to lock him down actually. Earthshaker jumping in, does have that Echo Slam, but the battery assault causing issues. Like, screw it, I might as well use it once again, but it's not the best use of the Echo Slam. He goes down. That's 3 heroes staying dead, including the Faceless.
LGD is just throwing lives at Vici right now. They're not getting anything done. They threw 3 heroes onto Ori. Ori survives. He says, look, I'm going to port home now, get full HP and Fire Remnant right back, and Hao is going to lead his team and take perhaps the first lane of Rax. The critical mistake in that team fight was the Chronosphere not catching the Ember. I think Ember was like stunned for a second or so. Had he Chrono immediately, that would have, to me, ensured Sidewave and then steal a Roshan for themselves.
To mention this earlier, I don't know if he actually had it in that last fight. It's very possible he did, but the Pipe of Insight picked up by Kunkka here. As far as the support item goes, there's a lot of magic damage here on the Radiant side. As Faceless Void runs in, there is the Chronosphere. Only catches Visage though. Gonna beat him down. Not even enough damage though. He's gonna have to turn his attention instead to the support nearby and Kunkka. They do get the kill on a Visage, and Kunkka will barely live for now. Storm Spirit finishing the job with the ball landing in, gets the kill, but in the backlines, they're losing their own supports, including Earthshaker, who dies with an Echo Slam ready to go. Faceless Void, time dilation. He's gonna get caught though, and that Diffusal Blade just burning all the mana that he had. He at least has a buyback, but again, it's just
not being done because that's pretty much all of their physical damage against Rosh. Uh-oh, this is
interesting. Full speed of flat, he's going to be fine. Ball landing in the back lens, catches Kunkka actually. The Fissure on top of that. Clockwork though, the big initiation of himself with the counter initiation of the hook shot right there. Storm Spirit still sitting on top of Kunkka. He gets the kill. The roam is applied though to some teammates right there. Earthshaker, he's being heavily cut. He eventually fall again. He didn't get off an Echo Slam in the fight. Rubik's just trying to run. Here comes the Chronosphere, and he catches the Visage as well as the Clockwork. That's going to be 2 dead. 2 more dead even on top of that. And they're also going to get Weaver in the midst of it. He has time lapse though. Cheese in the backpack currently. There's the pick up on a Weaver. And now Ember Spirit and the Weaver going up onto the Faceless and the Storm Spirit. That was Visage picked up. Excuse me. Weaver still plenty alive. Swarms applying now to Storm Spirit. And he's going to start running in and ends up denying himself after the mana burn. Just
biased.
Yeah.
Because I do watch a lot more Chinese game than other regions.
I just can't get over the fact that, I mean, we're going to have 4 Bloodthorns in this game if it works out this way. Yeah. I mean, Storm Spirit's going for his as well.
Oh, this is... Oh, nicely played here.
Okay.
Using up at the end of the X. They're going to try to chain something down, but the Force Staff, he's still in there. Is he going to die? Echo Slam, perhaps? Okay, they get the Aegis.
All right, that's a start. That is a start. Nothing really major committed either, so this is very ideal. Chronosphere comes out, and the first Chronosphere to land on Hell. Out comes the Ice Blast as well, and Hell is going to melt in the midst of the fight. He has a buyback if need be. Clockwork also in trouble in the backline. Faceless trying to do damage to him, but Storm Spirit, it looks like he explodes in the midst of it as Ember Spirit flies in with Clockwork and the cogs on top. Earthshaker buys back, as does Weaver, by the way. And of course, he is back into the fight. He did time lapse back in, as you were talking about. But here we go again. It's round number 2, baby. BKB popped by Hal. Amy goes back in on the Faceless Void. He's looking to focus the Ember Spirit, but Amy needs to be careful. Time walk, maybe? Get that heal. Looks like yes. He time walked in time. He will be fine for now. Keeping his distance. In comes the Echo Slam for 11. Is it enough? It is on Ember Spirit at least.
Weaver.
And if Weaver dies, that's going to be huge. Maybe he's trying to run him down, but Weaver keeping his distance. He has to stay alive. The gem goes down, but Weaver, he's not afraid. He's going back in, baby. He gets a kill on Earthshaker, and he wants to do more even. He wants a tier 3 still. He gets a tier 3, but now he is going to fall back. I believe that was a buyback on him as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it was. So he's back into this fight. No buyback on Earthshaker. They're going to get racks here, it looks like.
Yeah, and it might be Mega Creeps as well. I think they have what it takes to just run bottom if they feel like they're strong enough. Here we go, jump forward again. This time it's going to be for the Ember, and Ember, that is a dieback.
Dieback, 120 seconds, aka 2 minutes. Hal's in trouble.
Oh my God!
Hal goes down. He's dead for 109.
Yo.
And LGD pushing out now. Schwann's also going to fall.
Go top. There's no towers to go top. They could just like take racks. I don't know if they can go throne. That's a lot of buildings in the way.
Yeah, no, they're getting racks 100%. I mean, that's 30 more seconds. In fact, Faceless Void, Chronosphere. Ooh. All right, that's what we call zoning, Chronosphere, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, well, with that missed chrono, I don't think they're going to get more than a tier 3, I say. It's going to be too dangerous.
Tier 3, BKB is going to be wearing off right here.
Okay, maybe they get a Rex still?
If you're Vici, I mean, it's such a fine line because you don't want to just throw your support the back. Storm Spirit's like, we're going to come to you then. And Kunkka will get picked off. Lotus Orb on Clockwork in the midst of it. Now, they got to be careful not getting too focus fire because Weaver is up in 2 seconds. They're not going to get the rack, so they end up going for the Kunkka kill instead. And now they are going to at least attempt to retreat right here. Oh, maybe not. The fake fallback. They go back in.
My God.
They're going for the kill on a Clockwork, and Clockwork may end up falling as the Echo Slam follows it up as well, but I don't even know if that connected on anyone, actually. He force-staffed away right there.
Being focused down. He has no BKB, he has no jump, he has no way to get rid of Rudy. No. He's dead.
He couldn't get it off. Now, he has a buyback, though. So that is the key right there. Rubik is going to get caught, too, and Rubik will fall. Okay, so where the hell are we? Okay.
And they didn't go back, and that was it. Well, that said though, LGD still has their own melee racks up top, so if Void buys back here, they can protect
back and forth. Here we go. You mentioned, yeah, they only got was a range shield there. Weaver goes back in. Remember, no buybacks on them. They got to be careful. Faceless Void. Chronos in 20. They do catch AA, and that will be a melee racks kill. Without the Chronosphere, I don't think Faceless figures it's not worth the buyback at this point.
Well, Vici says, look, if you don't buy...
No. And he does have a Bloodthorn, of course. So, yeah, here we go. Storm Spirit goes in. There's the buyback. He didn't catch anyone, though. He gets rooted by the Rod of Atos. Going for Visage. Visage taking some good damage. Waiting for the Chronosphere. He's not going to use it on just a solo Visage. That'd be silly. Clockwork, also the only one left behind. So, Vici just really retreats there, which is definitely the smart move.
Yeah. So that just goes...
They've lost their middle and their top racks here. Chronosphere is back up.
Oh, smoke.
Whoa, he's going deep for this. Really wants this kill. He does have the Echo. He's going to go off right there. Storm Spirit. They catch Kunkka. Kunkka's staying dead for about 70. BKB pop by Ori, though. What am I thinking here?
Now he's got the Moonshard queued up.
Earthshaker. Oh, no. He's spotted. Oh, he blinks just in time, and Hookshot hits another target. He went beyond him. That was not the intention. Clockwork's in trouble. Chronosphere's ready though. He wants his Chronosphere, gets Weaver. He caught Weaver right here with the stuns. The Chronosphere's up, the Ice Blast on top as well. And that's a dead Weaver again. Now this time he does have the buyback. Use it immediately. Time lapse is back in. And here we go. Round number 2 once again. Ember Spirit, BKB is up. He has to get out. Hex actually onto that Faceless Void. Mjolnir returning plenty of damage, but Faceless Void, he may very likely fall. He could not get the time walk. He's dead for 108. And this could be the beginning of the end, although Ember Spirit goes down. If they get Storm Spirit, they're not going to though. It keeps
sense that this game shouldn't be as close. And look, here comes LGD.
Chronosphere, no Echo Slam, who cares? Storm Spirit jumps in, pretty decent timing actually. Will pull in the Weaver. Ship comes out, the Rum applied. Down goes the Aegis, is picked up by Hal actually, as Roshan is picked off. So that's the key target for Vici right there. He pops his BKB. Storm Spirit now being stun locked. Needs to get the hell on out of here. Nice torrent though on top of that, and he is going to barely be able to ball lightning. The final auto attacks coming out are not enough damage to finish him off actually, but
Rocket
got what they came for, and that's the Aegis on a Weaver. Now, this is enough time. Yeah, no, that would be a horrible idea. Me and my 6K skills.
Although one thing for sure is his mana pool. Hold that thought here, as we do have Kunkka being initiated on by the Stormster. Can he actually just get the solo kill? It looks like he does.
And he's down for 75. However, they get the turn on there. Actually, Chronosphere coming out. Weaver in the midst of that. He's not taking the most damage though. Instead, they're focused firing the Visage. And now they're going for Weaver. Weaver's dropping. If he goes down, okay, that's the Aegis pop right now. So can they make a play after the fact? Again, they will not have a second Chronosphere. Ember Spirit can't get out. He's staying dead as well. And now Hal, he has to just run. He cannot worry about kills right here. He has to get the hell on out.
Jump, bash.
He gets lifted. He's going to die. And now it's okay for LGD to go back here and try to... The line right here. They're the ones that are down 0-1, trying to force the third game here to keep their hopes alive of TI7. And LGD on the other side of it trying to face off against Ehome Keeman in the next round, which then would determine that spot. So they're going to cutthroat. They're going right down the middle. We saw what happened last time. Chronosphere's up in 20, and that's right as Ember Spirit's coming up, by the way.
Yeah, and 60 seconds without the Weaver. As I mentioned earlier, a lot of the team is all utility, right? Especially with the Ember Spirit going for the item builds that he's gone for. He's like saying, Weaver, damage against the Faceless Void.
They're smoking in. Now they're not going for tier 4s. I think that's key. They're going for the top lane instead.
That's... all right.
They're going for the top set of racks and try to even this up in the sense of the racks right here, and they're going to get it. Ember Spirit, even with Ember up, again, do you feel confident going in? Because this could be the game if you go into BG and they die here. So.
Yeah, if you go... Amy?
Oh my gosh, this is big. This is a game-ending fight right here. Storm Spirit just going in. They have no clue. Hook shot kind of whiffs right there. He did hit. They're locking down the Faceless Void with the scythe, though, but he pops the BKB going in for the Weaver. The Chronos goes up, and out comes the Ice Blast as well. This Weaver's dropping, and once again, if he goes down, that could be it. He goes down. He's dead for 100 seconds. Nicey Kunkka trying to survive it off to the side over here. Maybe we'll barely be able to ball lightning away as Ember Spirit trying to run him down. Storm Spirit ball lightning again. No, Yule Scepter in the air. Faceless Void coming back in as the Echo Slam connects on a 2. Down goes Ember Spirit. He has a buyback. Kunkka's going to fall, though. It's just going to be Ember versus the world as Clockwork. Oh, nice job countering right there with the Electric Vortex. Pull in with the Lotus Sword, but down goes Clockwork. Okay, there are buybacks on actually Visage as well.
Every fight, and there is no more buyback. This could be Mega Creeps, but Mega Creeps ain't GG yet, so let's see if Vici could make a defense.
I'm not calling GG until the game is actually over, until we're at the score screen, because with a game like this, you absolutely never know. So there are the Mega Creeps. You just need to go for tier 4s, do as much damage as possible. I mean, you don't even defend tier 4s here, but obviously if they start beating on the Ancients, then you have to go in.
I think it might be it, man. I don't know. The damage output is crazy fast.
Chronosphere is in 20 seconds, if you haven't axed yourself with the Lotus Orb. But it looks like it does, because everyone got pulled in on the Radiant side from what I saw.
Fight breaking out.
Yeah, Rubik going in with the hook shot. Ice Blast right on top. They do a good job of spreading. However, Clockwork gets caught. Ooh, that was an Echo Slam that it wasn't used on anyone, though. Or Shaker. Maybe the Blink got taken off unexpectedly.
Al is on the chase. Chronosphere on top of his face, and look at his HP! He's gone! He has the buyback. He time-lapse into the Chrono. He should be fine right now, and now it's looking to kill.
Faceless. If he dies, we just talked about this. If he dies, that could be GG in favor of Vici Gaming. So now Ame has to keep his distance. Just keep him alive is the name of the game. Weaver, though, wants that kill. X is going to pull him right back in. Can they stop this? They cannot. He's dead for 2 minutes. 80 seconds death for AA. He does have a buyback.
Home in trouble. Storm is porting into the throne.
Going for the throne.
He's
this is it.
Throne.
LGD's going for the throne. Here comes Ember Spirit holding him off, though. Silence goes up. And there's the counter Silence with the Bloodthorn. In fact, Ember Spirit could be in trouble here. Storm Spirit's going in. Ember Spirit's dead. Hook shot in now, going for Clockwork. But can he stop this? He can't stop this by himself. Who cares if they're tied in other places? Unless they get back, this could be the game now for LGT.
Disarm,
again, now they disarm, and it's going to be enough to scare him off
base
right
at
there.
1,000 HP. Keep in mind, one thing I want to mention is right now, Hao is essentially trading his 8-minute buyback cooldown for a Chronosphere. Right? Every time they even have a chance of winning a fight is he gets chronoed, he buys back, and he time-lapses back into the fight.
Yeah.
The problem is he doesn't have buyback now, so I don't see how Vici wins the fight unless Ame just whiffs the chrono, which can happen.
Here we go. Jump in the chrono, hits Visage. That's not the prime target. So what are they going to do after this now? Visage is going to end up falling. No buyback for him, but you see how he's just hanging around. No chronos to be worried about, but they're going for the inch. They're going for the finish. LGD wants this game over. They don't care about Al. They want the GG, and they'll get that GG. LGD's going to the next round of face. Home Keen with a spot to TI.